Welcome to the 2014 St. Maarten Heineken Regatta, taking place March 6 to 9. I'm Michelle Korteweg, the Regatta Director. Today we'll be talking about how to measure your boat. Well, the first step is to tell you that you don't have to be a CSA member in order to acquire a certificate. The reason why boats need to have a CSA rating is because most Caribbean regattas are sailed under the CSA rule. So now that you know that you need it in order to sail in the Caribbean and you don't need to be a member of the CSA, we're going on to the next step, how to actually acquire a rating. The first step is to have your boat measured. This can be done by an official CSA measurer. We have the chief measurer here today to inform you about all the other steps that you have to take after making the initial contact. Let me introduce you to Alfred Colin. Welcome, Alfred. So, what do participants need to bring for information in order to acquire a CSA rating?
They have to make an appointment when the boat can get measured, when they have their time. They have to bring the boat into a easy spot to measure. That means flat water, not too much wind, no rain. It depends a little bit how big the boat is, where it can be done. So they have to ask them how big is the boat, where can you dock. Small boat can go normally on the leeward side in the lagoon. Bigger boats can't, and that's also less critical if the conditions are a little wavy. And then they have to make 2 hours available. I need one person to help, the same person who's a knowledgeable person about the boat. They have to make the boat ready in the sense that the way they race, that's how I'm measuring. If the boat has a lot of gear in it, then the gear stays on it. If they take all the gear off, then they go racing, they have to take it off when I measure. When the boat is a real racing boat, the boat has completely be emptied.
Okay, that's very clear. So to sum it up, you need to have a noticeable person that knows everything about the boat and can easily help the measurer to explain where to go for certain things. You need to have a dinghy to go around the boat. It needs to be in a quiet area, not too much wind, no waves, which can be on a dock. And for bigger boats, they'll find another solution. If it's not in the lagoon, it can be done outside. The cost involved, once you pay a bigger fee, and then every other year you just have to update it for a smaller fee, which also is an admin fee. Just make sure to do it ahead of time. Before the actual regattas that you sail in, book it in advance, because a lot of information can already be gathered just by providing the documents, and then the 2 hours can be done the week of before the actual event takes place. But don't wait to the very last minute. The sooner the better. So as you can see, it's actually not that difficult to acquire a CSA rating. Just make sure to contact the measurers in time. If you know when you're arriving on the island of your destination, book the appointment today and make sure that you are there on time and have the time available. This way you can prepare well in advance. If you have any other questions regarding the CSA rating rule, please go to caribbean-sailing.com. If you have any questions regarding the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta, please go to heinekenregatta.com.